Ladies and gentlemen, this is Horizon League. Welcome, I'm Johnny Fu, and I'm here with Ricky Boy. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
So, brand new season, brand new cars in the Horizon League. Let's see what the Q1 brings us here. Who are we gonna spectate? Let's find.
I'll spectate the winner of JL last time. It's gonna be Beto. He won JL here,
Okay.
so
We
we'll
have
see what he
a
can do.
purple sector from Suzuka.
Endo game. Ooh, Nikhil's seconds.
Oh, Nikhil also. Those are both the unbound drivers, so yeah, I'm expecting these drivers to perform very well in the qualifying and also in the race. Let's see with the first lap, and who is it going to be
It's
on
gonna be
Q1?
Okay.
Sujush with a 36.0. That's a crazy lap
That's a
comparing to
very
the
up time.
tournament league 0.2. And oh my god, it's so tight from P2 all the way down to P5. It's just 500ths of a second.
Ooh, Sigma Bob has a green sector 1. Maybe he can challenge Sojutsu here as he gets a second yellow. But Cola actually has a purple sector 2. Maybe he
Trudel
can
and Kola
challenge him.
improving.
As
Can
we
Kola
cross the
get
line.
the lap? Kola
No gamer, that's
was not
17.
improved. He maybe made a mistake on the final sector, but Strudel goes up to P3 and also Dogamer improves. Oh, Console actually gets into deep draft. I'm spectating him.
Kalitka plus purple sector 1.
Oh, purple sector for Kalitka.
Green
We
second
can check in
2.
Dogamer with a purple sector. Can he improve and beat Sujush? Dogamer, Kalitka. Who is it gonna be?
Ooh, Kalitka second. As it's Juice on
Great
P1.
up, and I think 8 drivers are going through, so everyone 9th and less are gonna be out for the race for the Q2. Yeah, so you can go through the grid.
As we see, Juice and what? Mr. Kronk is P16, Glow P15, Beto P14, Finguala P13, Kozil P12, Asset P11, Gola P20. That's actually very surprising as he was challenging for the championships last season, and Nikhil P9 just not qualifying. The top 8 will go through, so let's go to Q2. Another 3 laps for qualifying. But yeah, we will take
And we have
the
now the qualifying. Ricky, bring me a guess. Bring me a mighty guess. Who can bring the pole today?
I'm gonna put it on Seduce as he had a strong qualifying lap of a .05 in the first qualifying, so I think he can maybe do some surprises as the game goes purple in sector 1. So it's very surprising to see there. But we may
someone like actually go sub 36. Could you imagine that lap?
I
Gamer 2 purple sectors, check that out.
Maybe the gamer this lap is
Going through the final chicane. Quite nice. Let's see what he can give out. 36.2. Sujush might have made a mistake, but he put a purple sector for the final. And actually, quite many drivers did a mistake, so there are gonna be improvements made.
Struggle with a sector purple one. Maybe we can see a sub 36. I think we can do that with the grid we're having right now, with all the unbans and stuff. As Strada goes to purple sector. So maybe he can be the surprise one here.
Tidy final sector, what can he do? It is a 36.02. I think that's the pole lap for today.
That's gonna be the pole lap for today, yes. Most likely. Maybe we can see another surprise, but I think it's
actually Giora in P2. Wow, that's a 36.18. Very nice lap from him.
As we see just 2 improvements in the sector 1.
But Sujush can surprise us maybe. he is still improving. So
lot of
Strudel
improvements,
and
though.
DiMartino are still not out of the game. And even Strudel improves his second sector.
Let's see what we can do. Seduce, can he do something? Yes,
Improvement.
Seduce goes into P2. It's 0.8 off of Straddle. As Straddle takes pole here in Suzuka. So will you do the grid now?
Yeah, I will do the grid now, no worries. Okay. So, we saw an absolute banger of a lap from Strudel, the Czechia guy from Williams' team, and he beat Sudyush, who placed first in the first qualifying, but everything matters in the second. So, here we have Strudel, Sudyush, Giora, a great surprise in P3, well done from him. Then it's the Gamer, and then a small gap to Sigma Bob. The two teammates actually line up just just beside each other, the Star Goats. And then DiMartino, Coenswell, and Kalitka finishes in P8.
As we see, Cola on P1. Cola on P1, a lot of hearts, as that will be the strategy choice. But 3 people in the back are not going for the hearts. That's very interesting to see as Cola leads the way through.
Oh, Kalitka goes super wide and loses everything. Kalitka down in last, I think.
Kalitka pushed all the way back to last place. What happened there? I didn't see it.
Now about Cola with Nikhil battling for P1, and now DiMartino even goes there. So Cola stays in P1, keeps the pole position, but DiMartino will want to try. Are we gonna get a 4 wide? Maybe not. Quenzel makes a little mistake, but stays there still. It's DiMartino who's leading, but Cola does not agree with that. He going around the outside and just about makes it, and a little edge on DiMartino. So many drivers just on each other, and everybody has slipstream. What's gonna happen into the hairpin? DiMartino stays behind, smartly done.
Jura went a bit too deep, he went fully on the grass.
Oh, DiMartino! Something happened to DiMartino! But yeah, he goes on, and Nikhil takes the lead just about ahead of Cola.
Makes a little mistake though.
So battling.
As we see Jura. Oh, comes from Cola. They both Cola. What happened there? As Comswell goes to the right after the S's. As we are now heading to the hairpin.
They all went wide.
Nikhil and DiMartino now fighting for the win with the Gamer on their back. As we see
Nikhil did go wide, oh my god!
That was a bit of luck there.
For now, we can see some groups forming here. It is DiMartino, Nikhil, and the Gamer, the top 3. Then, with a bit of a gap, Sigma both battling with Cola and Giora. Also, Sudyush down there with them. So, Sudyush got a huge push. He's dropping down all the way down to P13. Whoa, that's gonna be some sadness there with Sudyush, and where is his teammate? It's Peto also in P14.
As the Gamer
those are the
is leading with a bit of a gap there. If we see DiMartino and Nikhil fighting, is Nikhil gonna take the slip of DiMartino, is gonna be fighting him? As
DiMartino goes a bit wide and Nikhil goes through.
Ooh, it's very interesting. As Glow actually moves up to P9 with those softs, but he has to pit again. That's for sure.
Yeah, Kalitka went into the pits. Yeah, I completely agree with him. Nothing else to do, just to hope, and hope the others maybe crash themselves and regain the positions. Yeah,
just got some experience for the
slipstream with Crank as they've fallen down from the huge spec from P4 all the way down to P11. There's so much battling going on. And actually Nikhil has caught the Gamer's slipstream, so it's not all over yet for the Gamer. He might still get challenged up there for P1. DiMartino might as well catch them, but we shall see.
As Nikhil almost in the slipstream of the Gamer, we'll see as they head in the hurricane, chicane. But nothing.
Oh, Cola with Sigma Bob, they got one rocketed! Cola and Sigma Bob went the ball fight 4 wide into turn 1. What's gonna happen over there? They went clean. Oh my god,
That was
that's
pretty clean there.
that was a great challenge into turn 1. Wow,
Wow.
I got so scared that somebody's gonna die there, but everyone survived so far.
As Nikhil takes the right turn out of there. As he is
Oh,
in the slip of
Finguala
the
actually
gamer now.
called DiMartino and overtook him into the double left-hander.
As the gamer makes a bit of mistakes and Nikhil takes the lead through the final turn. Let's see what the gamer can do as end of turn 1. He's trying to go for
They do
switchback
have
and
a
Nikhil. Nikhil is P1. Nikhil is
they
leading
do have
in
a 2
soon to
seconds
be
gap,
home
so
race.
they can afford losing time. So Dogamer around the outside. Oh, Dogamer better
Nikhil
exit
pushed
out of
wide.
the hairpin, and Dogamer takes the lead.
Nikhil pushed a bit tight there, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit of the trailers. It's as we're heading 2 wides most likely into the chicane. As their road goes, then ooh, pretty clean through there. As the big gap, the big group behind. It's actually unfolding as we go 3 wides into turn 1 here. Cola, it's been pretty clean here for the HL standard, to be honest.
And there is a battle into the hairpin again.
Ooh,
Quite
Finguala
actually,
pushed for
is
bite.
it good or is it bad that it's ghosted into the hairpin? Because I can see some dive bombs happening there, but the ghosting actually saves a lot of them, and also the chicane. So yeah, so into the final lap we go. The battle between Dogamer and Nikhil for the P1. Where can Nikhil try to
Dogamer goes
overtake?
with height.
Nikhil goes through, but he does not just completely. Dogamer stays in the lead. Nikhil is just about alongside him with the ping. Nikhil is trying, both going into the from the outside. They are just about on each other. Nikhil will try to make a
Finguala got
move
pushed
into the 1 per PR corner. The final sector, and also a battle for P3, but
as we go 2
Nikhil
wides in the
on the
chicane.
inside of the hairpin. Nikhil or Dogamer, who's it gonna be?
It's gonna be
Dogamer,
Nikhil.
what happened there? But Nikhil goes
Oh, it's
through.
gonna be Nikhil who is winning the soon to be
Takes
home
the win
race
for
there.
P3. Martino gets it. Ahead of Giora, actually, overtaking Kola on the line. Then Azot, Strudel, Sujush down in P8. Sigma Bob finishing in P9 and Peto in P10. And then we have Finguala, Mr. Crank, Kozil, Kalitka. His strategy with the softs, unfortunately, he actually overtook 2 drivers, so we can say it kind of worked, but no points for him in the sprint at least.
I don't know if you
And
saw
then we
it,
have
but
Sunspell and P.
I don't know if
What?
you saw it, but Finguala actually got pushed off very wide in the hairpin on the final lap. So that's maybe why he lost so many places to P11, which
Oh yeah, in P11.
which is no points for him. So we may be seeing some penalties after the race, but for right now, what a race it has been, as we still have the feature race to go.
And after the sprint, we have Strudel with Sujush lined up on the line, and we can see the 5 red lights in, lights out, and away we go. Most of the drivers picking the soft. Giora with the mediums. That could be a some kind of a risk, but Strudel keeps P1 ahead of Sujush, and Giora keeps it on the mediums. Gives a little bit of push to the gamer, but stays ahead. Strudel and Sujush already building a gap, and that could be Strudel goes a bit wide, and Sujush takes the lead. So
Sure, on the
now
medium
we have.
still holding on, as he will. Is he gonna?
I'm actually really surprised that Giora made it with the mediums, and that's gonna be a huge moment for him because he can now strategize from that point.
Yeah.
And yeah, he keeps it on Giora, but made a little mistake. The gamer is now on the inside of Giora, a little edge by Giora. And Giora still stays in the P3. Now battle the gamer DiMartino and Sigma Bob. They all went into the hairpin together, but the gamer. Something happened to Kalitka. And Kalitka is again in last. What happened to Kalitka?
Not again. No. It's actually
That's
very sad to
not
see now.
the race he would want to see, unfortunately, for Kalitka.
As Jura actually sets the tight fastest lap on those mediums, so he's actually holding on very nicely there in the top pack. I don't know if we'll see any fighting as Jura goes on the inside of Straddle, but Straddle has the more exit speed there on the softs. But I think it's more gonna be slipping instead of fighting, because they wanna go away of the gamer and the pack behind. Because they're actually catching right here. Di Martino's looking for the insights on the gamer. As he takes it, the gamer not looking for the attack. But as Di Martino makes a mistake.
Slipstream top 2. And that's gonna cost him a lot because the gamer decides to attack Giora and gets past him. And now it's gonna be the old Giora with a great switchback, but it just might get short of working. So Giora and the gamer wheel to wheel. Giora keeps the P3 and goes on. Maybe the mediums are not so bad after all, because he's not losing so much time even with the fighting to the top 2.
So the gamer got pushed back right. But last lap actually Finguala got pushed fair. Oh, Di Martino actually oh my. Di Martino actually very unlucky there. But Finguala is actually last right now because he got pushed off last lap.
A decent start from Nick Hills. It's already up to P6 with the soft tires.
It's a very good start from him, as Di Martino is gonna take a look for the overtake after he just got pushed off. Or he's looking for the slipstream, I don't know. But the pack is spreading a little bit as we see Straddle still slipping Seduce right here. But
yeah, they are going really wisely, not battling for P1. They are gonna extend if nothing happens. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. We are getting into the pit window of the soft tires, and Sujush makes a small mistake, goes into the grass on the exit of the hairpin and loses the P1. So I wonder what the drivers are gonna do. Are they gonna extend? Are they gonna pit? It's a huge question. Di Martino actually pitting with the clouds just on. That might be a bit risky. Also with Coenswell and Finguala.
It's a very interesting strategy from them there. But still.
Yeah, everyone on the hard tires. So maybe Cola slipstreaming the 2 soft drivers.
When you look at the weather locator right now, it's actually looking very close to the rain right now, as we see Seduce still slipping Straddle. As I think they're gonna be pitting this lap. That's just the tires are very well. So Seduce
into the pits and Strudel extending. So Strudel is hoping for rain to come, and
Sigma Bob extending too.
Also with the gamer and Nick Hill coming into the pits, and actually Kalitka is not so far away. Kalitka came back, and he's in P11, just not so far away from Nick Hill, who was in P6. So Kalitka might be doing a comeback. Oh, somebody pushed Mr. Khan. And it's gonna be rain! Rain! That was a mistake from Sujush and Gamer.
It's Jura actually very lucky there
have a 3 seconds lead.
Wow.
What a decision.
And it's gonna be
it to stay out
rain
on the stall for the 8th lap?
It's gonna be heavy rain too, so the choice between Inters and wets is gonna be very interesting here, as we see Straddle still taking the Inters. Jura on the wets though. Jura again on an alternative strategy as the top other guys around him.
Sujush takes the wets, so yeah, he must be fuming out there.
Yeah.
Because he just about pits and comes out and the rain comes. Yeah, so we can see Strudel actually 3 seconds leads. I think another crazy rain call should happen if Strudel was to lose the P1 here, but if Sigma Bob and Giora are going to slipstream, which looks like it's not the case, Giora lost Sigma Bob.
Giora was looking for the overtake there, but Sigma Bob did not leave him any space there, as it's gonna be heavy rain too, so it's gonna be a lot of laps in the rain here if it's gonna dry up soon. So we'll see how the strategy unfolds from there. As we see Straddle still holding the lead on 3 seconds. Maybe actually extending it to 3.5. As we see Jura
going to what an exit him. The wets are a bit better than the intermediates on
Yeah.
the full heavy rain, and we can see the clouds coming in. So I wonder if the wets were the right choice, but if the rain does not come back, then the wets were quite a decent choice. The wets don't give such an advantage in the heavy rain, but they do quite great more. Also, Studios ahead of Sigma Bob, so Sigma Bob is actually struggling quite a bit on the intermediates, drifting a bit more than the wet drivers.
Yes,
Yeah, the rain has officially stopped, and we can check on the drivers who gained. Actually, Kola came back into P5, and that's actually Kozil in P7. And also Peto battling with Di Martino after what we've seen in a Journeyman's League. Peto winning on the rain calls. He's done it
it's
again.
gonna be completely sunny right now. So the people on the bets are, the ties are gonna be very bad. If we look at the people on the inters though, so Strado is actually, I think, just gonna be extending that lead to like a nice 5 seconds. So maybe his win is sealed here, because it's gonna be... Yeah.
Oh, Sigma Bob does not want to give up his position, so Isengeur makes a mistake into the chicane. Sigma Bob goes back into P2, who is lost quite some laps ago. Three-way fight for P2, and this is only great news from Strudel, because his gap will rise, and it's already more than 4 seconds. There's another battling Giora in P2, Sudyush. Is he gonna dive? He knows he's going for the up and under, but Giora touches the grass there, so no up and under for Sudyush, and we can see the gamer in the background. The gamer caught back up to the P2 spot there, and the rain is gonna come back.
The rain's gonna come back. But it's gonna be light rain, so the people on the inters are gonna take profit from here. So Jura and Suju's may just fall back after the gamer. And if that happens, we can see an RT2. I know it, RTT 2-3, double podium for them. As Straddle was actually extended the lead to 5 seconds, so that's actually very impressive to see.
You're on the outside. He's still trying to battle with all the drivers. That's unbelievable. But he's doing it really well. If he wants to battle, he can battle, and he is actually in P3 because he lost to Sutyush into turn 1, but
it's gonna dry up again.
But now I wonder what's gonna be the right call for the drivers, because I mean, Strudel can do basically whatever he wants, but
yeah, he
might just stay out like one more lap than the others because he has something to lose.
Yeah, I think he's
funny, so
I think he made an overcut on the people on the wets because its inter's gonna last longer. Because
yeah. No drivers into the pits so far.
I think
everyone's staying out. Maybe one of the outside of top 10 drivers who's in the pits is Mr. Crunk, and everybody from then. No, it's actually Mr. Crunk, Glow, and Fingwala who came into the pits.
I think we'll see everyone, the rest is gonna be pitting right now. Is I think the best Taicho is gonna be hard to the end if there's not gonna be any rain. So as we see Straddle taking the final chicane as he goes in the pits indeed. As Sigma Pop actually overtakes Jura here on the hunters before the pits late. So.
Okay, that's great news for Strudel. Everybody into the pits as the rain changes to full sun.
Sigma Pop on mediums and the gamer too. The RTT are gonna
gamble here.
RTT is gonna gamble here. As we see Nikhil, Peto, and Kalitka on the mediums too. As Jura gets pushed a bit in the grass there.
Jura bits on the inside of the first sector.
As we have our first DNF asset. First DNF too.
Maybe he did some mistake and he was in last place, so yeah.
Very interesting to see though. But how do you think the strategy of the RTT is gonna come out?
Well, if I have to be honest here, I think the mediums are the better call because they are gonna have the advantage the first 8 laps. For first 8 laps, they are gonna have the advantage, and they just have to survive the last 2 laps. And what we can see that Sigma Bob is escaping from. Well, he got past Giora, and Giora does not have the slipstream, so that's great news for the medium runner. So Giora will not be able to fight back, maybe in the final lap, the latest. So this is actually not a very difficult track on warm
Ooh.
tires. You can
Jura
certainly
goes a
do
bit
it.
wide and taking the gamer with him though. So Sigma Bob is actually driving away from them as they're still battling it out. As the gamer wants to pass on those mediums because he knows he's faster. And
Yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be
Giora
crazy.
wants to keep him behind on the mediums because he knows that if Giora makes a mistake, then it's all over for him.
As
Oh,
Jura's
Giora actually
taking,
wants to slipstream. Great.
Jura wants to slip him.
But he maybe just about lost the game of slipstream, and he will be getting caught up by Cola and maybe Nick.
He makes a little mistake. Does make a little mistake there, so that's interesting to see. As the Juice and Swallow are keeping their gap a little bit to 4 to 5 seconds, which is very interesting to see as we have 6 laps to go actually. With Sigma Bob trying to catch on to Seduce and Seduce and Nico actually catching to Cola with on those mediums, so we will see one fight here.
We also have a fight for P8, Kozil versus Di Martino. Kozil gained quite a lot because of the rain. Both Czechia drivers actually caught the rain call perfectly, so Kozil might be getting a top 10 finish here. Great race for him.
We will maybe see a battle for P5 actually if Jura is gonna make a bit more mistakes, because Nico is gonna try to see the inside of Cola there as he passes through. As they go, then Jura does make the mistakes. We're gonna see a 3-way battle here for P5. So Nico may be looking for the overtake on those mediums.
And now they have lost the slipstream of Giora because of some mistakes. A calm race this is so far. Oh, that was not a calm race! Why have I said it? Nick Hill and Cola, they might have had a small lag rocket there.
It's very interesting to see
the commentator's curse is back.
Gostil and Peto fighting right now too. Nah, there's no need to slip. The whole field is...
By the way, I wonder if Sigma Bob is able to catch up to Sudyush. He's just about 1 second behind him. Although the mediums should start falling off just about now.
Yes.
So we shall see what.
So we can see Jura on the podium back again, because those mediums can fall off. But I don't know how much they will fall off. And maybe we can actually see some rain.
No, imagine the rain. The rain will definitely kill the medium runners. Oh, why does this keep happening again? So yeah, the mediums would be in a more in a worse spot than the hard tire drivers, because the mediums will be drifting much more than the hards in the rain. So I wonder if the rain comes back or it doesn't. So the rain could be a really critical
deciding factor. As we see actually Nico back in the slip on Jura, but Nico sliding around a bit too. So we can maybe see Cola catching up to him for the battle for P5, as the gamer is catching up to Sigma Bob, and Sigma Bob is driving away for Seduce. But Seduce, if you're talking about him, he closed the gap down to 3 seconds actually to Straddle. So he gained some seconds.
Actually, Sigma Bob must have made a mistake because he lost. Is that 2 seconds? About 2 seconds to Sudyush. So yeah, the mediums are starting to fall off. Now
Nico goes for the inside. It's gonna be very clean through here. Jura
Nico edged Jura a bit, but he stays in the slipstream.
So we maybe can. It's a final lap actually, as we maybe can see a better
final lap.
P5. P5 here. As Shura goes for the
We
inside,
will
and Nico gets
actually
pushed a
have a
bit wide.
battle for P4, for the podium actually. The two
RTT.
rising goats. Anyways, we have Strudel coming through the line and wins
Oh,
the
Dogame
Japanese
made a
Grand
mistake. As
Prix
Sigma Bob's gonna...
push, and it is
Sigma
gonna be
Bob's then...
Sigma Bob, and now three-way battle. Nikhil ahead of
Nikhil.
Giora ahead of Cola.
Shall I do
And
the
now,
grid this time around?
yeah, okay, you can go on, mate.
As there's no more fighting in the back here, actually, as we didn't see any TPs of close, so we didn't have to DNF him there. But we see the first race of the HL. We are so back. As Strudel takes the win in Suzuka with reduced 3 seconds, so he catches 2 seconds to him actually in the final laps. After that, Sigma Bob and Dogamer RGT 3-4. They were panning it out for the podium between each other. And then we see Nico in P5 and Jura and Cola with actually a photo finish there for P5. So Nicola P7 as Di Martino finishes P8. He actually catches the fastest lap. Beto P9 and Kalitka P10. He has had a very good drive back there. A very good recovery race. Kozil P11, Mr. Kronk P12, Glow P13, Gomso P14, Fingwala rounding up the finishes P15 and Asset P16 with a DNF.
So that was a crazy race here, and we are gonna see each other again in round 2, which is Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. See you later.
See ya.